Hi, I'm Don from DonDronesOn. Drone Pilot Canada version 3.5 is here with support for the new 2025 RPAS Regulations, user interface enhancements, plus some nice productivity tweaks. Let's check it out. Drone Pilot Canada is a simple but feature-rich mobile app designed specifically for Canadian drone pilots. First and foremost, it provides you a safe airspace map with up-to-date airport and airspace data for safe and legal drone operations. Visible NOTAM temporary airspace restrictions, plus DJI and sub-250 gram map views. Also on the map are national and provincial parks, municipal bylaw information, major hydro corridors, and even elevation data. The app includes proven and accepted checklists and procedures, tailorable to your own needs. Simple management of both crew and aircraft data, such as certification and registration documents, aircraft manuals, and maintenance records, all included. A simple flight planning feature generates site survey documents, great for flight reviews and SFOC applications, in seconds. There's even an emergency button, instantly providing a list of nearby aerodromes with distance, direction, contact numbers, and even a script for you to use in the event of a flyaway. Drone Pilot Canada can be used standalone or in a team environment with automatic data synchronization, even between Android and iOS devices. And there's a browser portal for managing key data more easily. Drone Pilot Canada is available in the Apple AppStore or Google PlayStore. It's a one-time purchase because nobody likes subscription plans. And that one-time purchase includes these regular automatic airport and airspace updates, as well as feature updates like this one. You'll see this version, 3.5, appear on your device within a day or so of this video if you have automatic app updates turned on your device. Now, I drive my development partner nuts by insisting that new features are intuitive and easy to use, because nobody can remember all the drone rules, know all the jargon, or keep track of weird zones and what they mean. I use Drone Pilot Canada nearly every day, and if it works well for me, hopefully it makes your life easier too. All right, let's get into the latest improvements. The first thing you'll notice are some user interface changes on the map screen. On the top left, there's now a hideable map layer selector. The top three items are Transport Canada regulatory views, changing the airspace-related zones showing on the map from a small RPAS perspective, that's drones between 250 grams and 25 kilograms, then sub-250 gram drones, then a new view for BVLOS operations. Now I'll talk about that a little bit more later. These three views are toggles. In other words, you can only pick one at a time. When you select one of these, the zones around aerodromes change appropriately, and the messaging you see when you tap on the map changes too. So for example, if you select sub-250 grams, you will see all the aerodrome restrictions just change to cautionary only. The next three layer options are a bit different. Selecting satellite changes the map from the default plane map view to a satellite view. The DJI option removes the Transport Canada perspective entirely and shows the DJI FlySafe map instead. And finally, the municipality option allows you to turn on or off the municipal boundaries, which can help declutter your screen a bit. You'll still get messages about municipal bylaws when you click on the map, but the boundaries and shading are turned off. The other thing you'll notice on the map view is a search button right up here at the top in the middle. This makes searching for addresses, airports, or even GPS coordinates more accessible. Search is still on the dot menu as well. Okay, so now let's talk about the BVLOS view and other features that support the new 2025 Transport Canada drone regulations. BVLOS stands for Beyond Visual Line of Sight and is probably the biggest part of the 2025 rule changes. Now, the BVLOS drone rules are extremely complex and for the most part beyond the scope of most recreational and small commercial drone pilots. But we've still added two main features to Drone Pilot Canada as aids for planning BVLOS flights. When you select the BVLOS view, the aerodrome keep-out circles all increase to 9.3 kilometers or 5 nautical miles, as per the regulatory requirement. And all population areas with a population density over 25 people per square kilometer are displayed with a purple color. These align with the Transport Canada data sources. Note that BVLOS flights with small RPAS actually need to stay 1 kilometer away from these high population density zones. Now, to help further, any tap on the map now displays both the elevation of that point as well as the population density. Population densities are also incorporated into flight plan or site survey documents. Related to the BVLOS stuff, you can now designate crew members as holding the new Level 1 Complex pilot certification or the Level 1 Complex flight reviewer status. The new regulations introduce a few other minor changes which we've addressed in this release as well. There's a new emergency procedure to address the new expectation to have a way to detect and avoid conflicting air traffic and other hazards. Similarly, there are changes in the pre-flight checklist to adjust the wording around military aerodromes and to mention the need for an SFOC for advertised events when flying sub 250 gram drones. If you've tailored your checklists or procedures, you'll need to review your lists to bring them up to par with these changes. Finally, flight plans now include a link to what Transport Canada calls predominant weather, a new but frankly silly regulatory requirement. But wait, there are a couple of great new productivity features in this release of Drone Pilot Canada as well. The first one is what I call checklist expediency. There is now a tick box at the beginning of each group of checklist items. The idea is that you can still review each item on your list, but select all the tick boxes in each group with just a single tap. This was a great suggestion by a Drone Pilot Canada user. Another user request that we've added is the ability to append PDFs to flight plan documents. So if you have photos or detailed maps or text documents you want to incorporate directly into your site surveys, now you can do it. Just save whatever you want in PDF format onto your device. After generating and saving your flight plan, tap on it from the document list and you'll see a new option to append a PDF. Select the file you want and it'll be bagged onto the end of your flight plan. You can add as many of these PDFs as you want. This is a great way to keep things together for flight reviews or SFOC applications. And last but not least, the measurement tool is now more precise. Now if you tap on the map, then do a long press on a location less than 1 kilometer away, the distance will be displayed to the nearest meter. This can be quite handy when planning flights involving the new sheltered operations or extended VLOS rules. Okay, I also use it for all sorts of other things too. It's just so easy. So there you have it, new features supporting BVLOS and other new 2025 drone regulations, some user interface improvements, as well as several cool productivity tweaks. Drone Pilot Canada, built by Canadians for Canadian drone pilots.